Alright, so here I am, round 4, going for 3-1, hopefully not 2-2. So, I had them all. This is a good hand, though. I like this hand a lot. I got Summoning Pact, I got Search for Tomorrow. I don't know what I'm up against, but either way, it's still a good hand, so I'm not gonna argue. That was Skull. This is sponsored by Dojo Trade Bots and Skull. Without Skull, I probably wouldn't be able to play. Alright, Windswept Heath. Is he playing Junk? Blue-green. It's Infect. Yep, Noble Hierarch. Alright, that's fine. Alright, sack a Tribe Elder. Come on in, Steve. Join the party. There's a couple of tricks when you're playing Infect. First trick, you want to use your removal spells on their creatures on your turn. Even your main phase. Doesn't matter. You want to make sure that you get rid of their, pump spells when they can attack you. Alright, Wild Defiance. That is not good. That means that, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means Ink Moth could do a lot. Also, another thing about when you play with, God, why do I have to get the name of it? When you play against Infect, life totals don't matter, but they actually, a lot of people say life totals don't matter, but they do. I've seen people win with Noble Hierarchs, doing 21 points of damage. Okay, that's not fantastic. I'm gonna have the top deck here. I didn't have a second green source. Alright, there you go. Okay, so that's that, if I can get off through the breach, if I can live past this turn, I can Summoning Pact for Primeval Titan, attack, 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be able to win this. All depends on this turn. So, let's see what happens. I'm keeping up red, hoping that he thinks I have a bolt. But a bolt doesn't actually kill anything here because bolt would just make his guy a 4/4. So let's see if he can kill me. It would take mutagenic growth, Might of Old Crosa. Well, there's mutagenic growth. And I don't know, he reactivated his Ink Moth. Whatever. Either way, I don't think that he had another pump spell to kill me there. Otherwise, he would have just tapped the Hierarch to play it. Okay, so draw, put a land into play, that's important. And Wild Defiance, I believe, is when it becomes the target of an instant or sorcery. I should have kept up the fetch land there, just in case he wanted to activate Ink Moth, but I'm just going for a Summoner's Pact. It gives you the option of paying 4 now, but I've tried to pay 4 mana before and it wouldn't let me do it. So I don't know. Moto's weird. So Summoning Pact for prime time. Through the Breach prime time, because just playing it doesn't do anything. Um, but playing it, giving it haste, sets 4 lands as opposed to only 2, killed him. So, yes, I would love to use the ability. Why do you think I played it? Gonna grab 1 Valakut. I can grab 2 Valakuts. I'm gonna grab 1 Valakut. Math is hard. Then I can grab a second Valakut in a minute. I'm gaining very unimportant life right now. And then I swing in. See, I don't think that he misclicked with the Ink Moth because he could have just used High Art to activate it, so to play a spell. So I just think he didn't have anything there. I'm gonna grab a second Valakut and another land, preferably a mountain, and that's 6 damage to him. Even if he blocks, he could block and pump. I have another Primeval Titan on top of my library, by the way, which is pretty sweet. I should send one maybe at the Hierarch, but this would kill him. So, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Yeah, that's lethal. Alright. Bonfire off the top. Alright, so the plan is to bring in Anger of the Gods. Doesn't seem amazing because Ink Moth is harder to deal with than Anger. Take out Scape Shift. Destructive Revelry is really good against Ink Moth. Combust is really good against Blighted Agent, but so is Bonfire, so I'm not really sure. EE only kills like Glistening Elves, so I'm not quite sure about that. Slaughter Pack seems interesting. Unimportant ley lines, things of that nature. I'm gonna bring in EE. I feel like I should bring in Combust, but it only kills one of his guys, so. Alright, this hand is terrible, so I'm gonna mull this one. As soon as he lets me. Oh goody, mulligan again. Mulligan again. Hey! I should honestly just scoop, but whatever. Play it out, see what happens. Go turn 1 Valakut. Pass turn. Alright, so he's fetching very quickly. Untapped, I'm guessing he has either Hierarch, yeah, okay, either Hierarch or Glistening Elf. Ooh, very timely Faithless Looting. Drawing cards is good, and it doesn't have to be blue. Isn't that just nuts? But I don't want to do it yet. I want to do it when I have cards in hand I don't want. Alright, so what's this? Just attack with the Hierarch? Alright, that's fine. It's great, actually. Ooh, second Tribe Elder. Beautiful. What a beauty! That's my impersonation of doing a soccer match. Those soccer, the guys that do the soccer matches, the commentators, they're fantastic. Magisterial. I also think that this deck lacks something. I don't like the new iteration of Infect. I liked it more when it had Rancor, because Rancor is trample damage. This deck plays Distortion Strike, which, if you kill the creature, Distortion Strike is useless, you know? Okay, so obviously I'm gonna block and sack here. Like, he knows it, I know it, everyone knows it. Have to grab a forest. Never want to grab a forest with this deck, but you have to because you need double green. So, well, there's another land. Now I could play Faithless Looting and pitch the fetch land if I get something of value, like a Search for Tomorrow or something of that nature. Emrakul and nothing. And a land, so whatever I pitch is going to get shuffled back. I have to get rid of the Emrakul. I'm going to get rid of the fetch land and Emrakul, which sadly is going to reshuffle my Faithless Looting away, but I don't need it right now. What I need is lands, because I want a Summoning Trap. So basically runner would be great. What is this? This should be... what? Alright. Icarcool Mirror. Oh, that's fantastic. That was like so clutch. I needed that. It's just a dude that blocks, and I need to block right now. Unless he has Distortion Strike, and then, you know, obviously there's nothing I can do. But the dude that blocks right now is very valuable, especially when his Icarcool Mirror, without using a pump spell, only becomes a 4/4. Wow, my voice just cracked like a kid going through puberty. Also, what is useful here is Summoning Trap in case he boarded in Spell Pierce. Okay, so Pendelhaven changes things just slightly. So if I block, his dude becomes 5/6. Still though, Rancor just feels to me so much better than Distortion Strike. But what do I know? I mean, I'm obviously blocking here. I'm dead if I don't. Or I can take a chance, but I'm not gonna try and take a chance right now. It sounds a little dangerous. Yep, so your dude gets big, but because your deck no longer plays Rancor, it does not matter. All it does is give me another turn to get lands or... ooh, another dude. That's all I need. Like, that's perfect. If there's a land on top, even better. If there's land... oh, there's a land. And another land. Beautiful. Alright. So I am going to survive. And without Blank Moth Nexus, even better. If he thinks I'm not blocking, then he's kidding himself. Although I don't see Spellskite. I'm not playing Spellskite yet. I'll probably just find a place to shove it in the sideboard. A lot of these decks are playing Boil. I don't like Boil. I think it's really bad, especially when you're playing against a deck that has like Remand and it's 4 mana. Whatever, you could pump it up all you want, I'm still blocking. It would kill my dude if he pumped it with Pendelhaven or didn't, so. Just block here, whatever. You can be as big as you want, but if you don't trample, I don't care. Whatever I do, though, do not crack that fetch. Alright, land. This gives me the opportunity for playing Prime Time now and playing Primeval Titan, or playing Summoning Trap and getting Primeval Titan into play. So. I mean, if he has like Remand, yeah, whatever. But I don't think this deck can even afford to play Remand. I'm gonna get. I don't need to get a Valakut, but I could if I want. Just gonna get 2 lands here though. I could have gotten just another mountain to, to deal damage to the Ichor Claw Mirror, but he's got cards in hand, and I really don't care. As long as he doesn't have Distortion Strike, he's not killing me. And with me having Summoning Trap in hand, I feel very good about my chances of drawing an Emrakul or something like that. And Emrakul, I don't care how, unless you make your guy 15, as long as Emrakul still has 1 power, that Annihilation kills him. So his dude is a 5/6, and he had to use a pump spell to kill my Primeval Titan. I consider that a win. Not to mention, any land off the top here. Okay, Search Tomorrow is great here. I can use it if I want to get a land out of my deck and give me 6 mana. So now I have a burn spell. 2 burn spells, actually. I could take out both his creatures if I wanted to. But just using a burn spell here to force him to have to use a pump spell is great. Now, I'm playing around Spell Pierce, by the way. Okay, Vines of Vastwood, whatever. Sounds good. That could have killed. That would have gotten me to 1. So the fact that he had to use it to prevent Valakut, just don't have Spell Pierce. That's all I ask. Or hit a Primeval Titan or Emrakul. Alright, alright. Actually, if I just play Primeval Titan, he's dead. Alright. Emrakul would have been sweet, but Primeval Titan kills him. So, I'm not gonna argue. So, here I just do 12 points of damage. Just grab 2 mountains. That's 3, 6, 9, 12. Exactsies. And that, kids, is how you beat Infect. Oh man, I love this shit. Come on. Any day now, buddy. There you go. Alright, so that's what, 6 packs. I had some good cards coming up too. It's pretty sweet. Alright guys, that was my first daily event. Up next, I'm going to bring you whether or not Red Deck Wins is a real thing. And I'll probably draft with this or just sell it off. Who knows? Could be anything. Yeah, QBs. Woohoo! See you guys later. Y'all have a good one.